Oh, Choma, since you married, you need to do like this. You can't change. You need to do like this. You need to follow us, they come out again. We need to go club again. We need to do that one again. I'm always in my own zone. My son, my twin sister, highest, one or two friends. They're not today like that. Well, I'm going to pretty much say that there is no difference actually. Well, life is pretty much the same.
I know that you hate me. Now my life is sweet like cinnamon.
JJ, mommy's trying to shoot and you are pretty much disturbing. This is what you get when you have a toddler. I will wait for his nanny to come and get him because I can't deal with this noise. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Most people already know when I sit like this is a talk session, but this is not a talk session. This is Oma's Diaries, of course. Today I'm going to be sharing a little bit of story. Will I call it a coincidence or intentional? But if you watch this video to the end, you'll be able to know if it was intentional or if it was a coincidence. So I met my husband then while I was still selling perfumes, Sapphire scent perfumes. I was just home one day and I got a message randomly from someone and said, "Oh, do you have this perfume?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have it." And then I thought it was a lady actually. Honestly, I haven't spoken to the person before. There was pretty much no profile picture and just on WhatsApp. So he said, I want this, I want to say pick like two perfumes. I'm like, okay, yeah, I have them available. So he asked for my account details. No, he asked how much and I told him the price. He didn't even price. I'm like, okay, nice. And then I sent him my account details. Next minute, pim, a lot. I'm like, okay, this person is not wasting time. And then I asked, okay, thanks, thank you, ma. Payment receipt. Can you please tell me your house address, delivery address, and active phone number? And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm a guy, I'm not a lady. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. Can you please send your delivery details? Delivery details he was sending looks familiar to me. Like, okay, this delivery details is kind of familiar. Like the place was pretty close to me, and I'm like, okay. And then the next day, what I missed as a single lady. Then I was single. I was not the bubbling type. I was not the extrovert kind of person. I was hardly out. So it was just like once in a while outing and come home. I'm indoors and all of that. And again, I got married to somebody that has like kind of my personality. We had like it's not the outing type. It's not the clubbing type. It's not the alcoholic type. So we just pretty much sink in. So I would not say I miss this type of lifestyle or I used to live this type of lifestyle before or I miss clubbing. No, I'm not really the clubbing person. The one thing I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna say miss, but it's kind of changed is the fact that you no longer have to think for just yourself when it comes to food. You don't have to put everybody into consideration. You have to put your kids into consideration. You have to put your husband into consideration. And this male gender, they hardly know what they're going to eat. Babe, what are you going to eat? I don't know. Prepare anything. I suggest for me because me, I don't even know. Say something, suggest so that we can go with your suggestion. My husband is always like, I don't know what to eat. Make anything. Just do whatever. When you are single and you are, like alone, you think for only yourself. And then I live with my twin sister, 10, and two of us would think like, Alpha, think for yourself, I think for myself. Except maybe want to cook a general meal, and I'm my twin sister. We cook a lot then too. So we can just really cook stew or soup, any suggestion, nothing like, yeah, what we go chop today? Because now it's different because you have to obviously put your family into consideration. I think that's pretty much the only different thing. But aside that, my life is the same. Choma is not the outing type. Choma is not the clubbing type. Yeah, I used to take this drink, Andre. That was like my favorite. I miss Andre. Oh, I miss alcohol. No, because I'm not actually that freak about taking alcohol. So I could adjust. So I'm my husband. We go out for dates, do this kind of just only us thing. I hang out with my friends like once in a while. Some of them they complain like Choma, we hardly see you. But it's not like they see me all the time before. They know they see me all the time because Choma is not the outing type. And also I it's very difficult for me to make friends. I'm not the um outgoing type or outspoken type. I'm pretty much quiet. So making friends is a tight one kind. Remember when I was in NYC, I don't know how many friends I have. I think it was only two, Vivian and Jules, and a couple of extra. And I made those friends because we were in the same room, bunk mates. Outside that, ah, Jemana they make friend though. Aish. I would say single and married are pretty much the same thing. For me, there's nothing I miss outside because there's absolutely nothing outside for me. And I wasn't like the male friend person. It's not like I'm going to say, oh, I miss hanging out with my male friends. Oh, I am my male friends. We used to do this. No, I was not that type. So I think my life is pretty much the same. Yeah, making friends, I'm not good at it. I just like to be in my own lane and do my own thing. My friends, they not go say, oh, Choma, since you married, you need to do like this. You can't change. You need to do like this. You need to follow us, they come out again. We need to go club again. We need to do that one again. Normally, I need to do those things before. So I hardly do them. So thank God. Obviously, I'm really happy and I'm really thankful that it was like that because most people find it really, really difficult to adjust in their new life as a married person, especially if they're married to a partner that is not actually used to that kind of lifestyle. So they're pretty much, oh, I wish I was single. No, no, it's not happening here. So I'm actually the introvert. I I hardly talk. I'm very quiet. Does it affect me sometimes? Yes, it does. Most especially because of the fact that I run my business. I can, like chat with you and talk to customers online, but physically, I would just kind of withdraw myself a little bit. So my life is pretty much the same. My activities and everything I do is pretty much the same. Business, indoors, and obviously that hang out once in a while, and that is my life. So thank you guys so much for joining in my petty talk session. And please share with me what are those things that you miss while you were single and now you're married, you can no longer do them. I want to read all of them. So thank you guys for watching. Please, if you're new here, subscribe. Okay. Mwah. Bye.
I know that you hate me.